family. It's Ariana, your tarot life coach, bringing you your June tarot scope, big baby. Big hugs, lots and lots of love, high fives, and some damn dirty shoulder rubs. What's up, family? So with that being said, I want to say thank you so much for sharing and joining space with me. I truly enjoy it. I really do look forward to it, even though the monthlies like stress me out because I'm like, I gotta get 12 videos out ASAP. So bear with me. These will be out in sections, all right? With that being said, just thank you so much for your love, your support, your emails, hanging out with me on the live, supporting my friend on her trip to go get her yoga certification. So much love to you guys, so much. So let's talk a little bit about what's going on upstairs. We have the new moon in Gemini on the 3rd. What do you want? What are your goals, your plans, and aspirations? How can you turn that goal into a damn dirty affirmation so you can say it all month long, all right? Now, on the 4th, Mercury enters into Cancer, communication, very watery emotion. Mercury really doesn't like being in water signs, so go with the flow, guys. On the 8th, Venus enters into Gemini, and on the 17th, we have a full moon, 25 degrees Sagittarius, okay? 21st, summer solstice. The 26th, Mercury enters Leo. Whew, right? I want to know about what's going on. Leave it in the comments, guys. Now, with that being said, that's what we have going on in the heavens. Feel free to reach out for a read, guys. ArianaLuciano@gmail.com or on the gram at ArianaLuciano. So, as a collective, as we're sitting here together, deep breath in, deep breath out. Which will it be using the Sacred Power deck? Will it be 1 or 2? This will be an overall collective energy. If you chose card number 1, you have the card Retreat, attributed to the number 27. So it comes down to a 9. This is a completion. You are running on exhaustion. It's time for a break. Where's the summer vacation going, big baby? All right? This is a great time to learn to say no. This is a time to kind of relax. Try not to take on too much responsibility as you're going through this. And also, like, if you're an empath, this card is telling you you have to learn to protect your own energy. It is part of your responsibility to learn and to understand the power of new. All right? Now, if you chose card number 2, you have Tree of Life, attributed to the number 34. So it is a 7. And this is like an angelic message telling you, hey, dig those roots in deep. It's time to get a firm understanding of what you need to know. It's time to get grounded. It's time to hold space for yourself. And this is about patience. It's like that silent sage, right? You may also be having a lot of family things going on. This is not the time to compromise, all right? It's the time to stand tall, hold space, stand your ground, all right? So with that being said, fam, stay tuned. Lots of fun coming our way with our videos. I got some new cards. They are the Camelot Oracle by John Matthews, and they're super awesome. So it's Camelot characters, right? And then it has another set that goes with it and tells you about the path and where you're headed. And for each path that you're headed on, it has like a very interesting question to ask yourself on your journey this month. So they will be the openers of each sign. So big hugs, guys. Stay tuned. Stick with me to the end. And thank you so very much for all your love and support. Love you.
Hello, Taurus. It's Ariana. Are you ready for this read, big baby? I'm telling you, you must be going through the gigs, mommy. Or Bobby. I don't know what's going on here. So, welcome to my channel. I hope you guys are doing super fantabulous. If you're new, bienvenidos. I hope you'll hit that like, that share, maybe even subscribe. And if you're a returning family member, you already know what's up. Let's talk about the lineup. We will be using the new cards from the Camelot Oracle to talk about our path and the energies we might be encountering along the way. We'll go into our power animal and then get into our mind, body, and soul. And then we'll get to the tarot, all right? So your energy this month is Barron, okay? And Barron is about impulsiveness. Calm down, Taurus, okay? His qualities are determination, generosity, but he can have a lot of hot-headed courage, all right? Barron is a rough-natured, impetuous knight, and he joined the round table when it had just started. Now, he witnessed the man dressed in the secret cloak killing somebody, an innocent man, and so he wanted to get revenge on him, right? So he goes into this castle, and they're fighting, and they're looking for stuff, him and his brothers, and he used the spear to defend himself against this person, okay? Unaware that this was the lance of Longinus, used to pierce the side of the Christ on the cross. The blow he struck was known as the Dolorous Blow, and the victim of the wound was Pelles, who would remain unhealed until the Grail winner found his way from the castle. And I think that was that one of his brothers? I'm not even sure. Yeah, his brother. He injured his own brother. So Balin, consequently, eventually he died in battle against his brother when he didn't even recognize him. Now, his determination and his stubbornness, just like you, Taurus, is what's coming through right now. But it's time for you to admit some things. So when I was reading through this story, it made me think of Chiron. And it made me think a lot about the wounded healer, because I see wounded healer there. Chiron was the wounded healer who he wasn't supposed to die, half mortal, half god, and he was hurt. And so there's a big wound in your life right now that needs to be healed in order so that you can heal others, all right? And not that, like, okay, I'm not going to preach to you. There's something really heavy inside of you right now. It wants to be healed so future generations in your bloodline can be healed also. Now, he can help you uncover the deepest levels of your task and realize what your true motives are. That's one of these things this month that's going to be leading you. What are the motives? What's leading you? What's behind your actions, okay? Especially if you want to clear the path with siblings. Are they the cause of your strife? He knows exactly how hard that is. Now, you're going through the deepening path headed towards the Holy Grail, okay? And I'm going to tell you that cup of water is going to come into play in just a minute. You see that? Now, you're on your way to the best is what I have. And you're headed to the north. Now, on the deepening path, you're leading to the Grail Castle. The symbol of the Grail Castle is the cup with the rays of light coming out of it. Very fiery energy, right? Now, according to Feng Shui, the north attributes to your career, right? Now, it's also attributed to the number 1. The career energy needs to be water and metal. So it's good luck on the north end to have a big mirror, round or oval, with a metal outside. Black and white images of a career that you're really into or things about your career. A fountain. You know how they have those little like running fountains, because that's going to bring in business. But also a cup of water, if you don't have a fountain, will bring in that energy with, you know, you could put it in a metal cup. Now, all of that is just to bring good energy into that side of you, all right? That's the Feng Shui. But the deepening path is about awareness of emotion, triumph, and joy. All right, this is both a challenge and support, and it's leading you to your final destination, which is the Grail Castle. And this is about protection, hope, sustenance, and loss. Okay, because you know, sometimes as we're on our journey, sometimes we run out of stuff, we hurt ourselves, things happen, we lose people along the way, friends, family, ourselves. So the general guidance of this is about when we have a quest, sometimes we need to acknowledge the hidden aspects of ourselves, the things that we're trying to hide. And when we pull those things out and we can really look at them, we're able to heal them. In your work and creativity, expect sudden turns and twists in the road, meeting challenges that are left before you. In love and relationships, this is an act of trust, and it demonstrates your respect for others. You may think you know everything about your beloved, but you may not even know. So this is where you might be questioning relationships also. For inspiration, vulnerability is a window that lets in the healing for a touch of compassion. Compassion will take you a long way, but I'm also going to say compassion to yourself, because I feel like you're beating yourself up this month. All right? Now, as I pull this, and now we got to pull it together, guys, because we got one heck of a month next month with like two eclipses, a Mercury retrograde, and Venus in Cancer at the beginning. Is just like, oh my goodness. So that's July. So in June, you need to pay attention to what's really the underlying cause of it. Your power animal is the mouse. And the mouse is coming in and it's asking you to pay attention to detail. Okay? A visit from the mouse is a signal to look into our behavior. Okay? How is the mouse? Is he shy? Is he trying to hide? That might be what you're trying to represent right now. So when it comes up, it's trying to get you to look at the details. You need some earthy magic, all right? You need to be attentive to all the small details. Read the fine print. Observe other people's actions. Do their actions and their words match? You need to see double meaning in things. This is about really paying attention to the little details. Now, this is also about having the faith, like of a church mouse, and the need to be quiet, work in silence, all right? It's also about getting very organized, getting clean. When there's a mouse in the house, you got to clean everything, all right? So everything needs to be super, super clean and organized in order for you to move forward, all right? Mouse wants you to look at the big picture and stop blocking yourself, trying to, you know, it's one thing to be picky, but it's another thing to be nitpicky. So you might be being a little bit nitpicky this month, and you need to look at the big picture. Is it getting in the way? Now, to clarify what's going on mentally, you have the Toad, which comes down to the number 36, which comes down to a 9, and the Toad is telling you, you need to stop. Because the Toad brings chaos, discord. You're at a crossroads. There's a lot of arguments, and it's with the water god. Between the alligator and the Toad, they created the world, okay, according to the Nahualli. But when it shows up in a reading, there's so much confusion with a significant partner at hand. Like you are having some issues in a relationship, in a business partnership, in a family. It's just so much chaos. And it could be distracting you. And you're just like, that's the vibe that I get. It's just like so much discord around you. Because look at the Five of Pentacles right there. Physically, the Five of Pentacles is coming in, and there's a couple and they're arguing. They used to be happy. They got married. Everything was cool. Then they had a fight, and now they're splitting up. That's the whole story on the coins. What I'm telling you is these 5 coins are telling you you need the other 2 to be successful, because the 7 of coins is a blessing, okay? Now, it's very hard when Toad comes out because it's warning you to stop contributing to all of this chaos. You need to move to a solution-focused mentality as opposed to pointing out all the things that are wrong in the relationship, all the things that are wrong in your life. Start looking at what's working for you. Do more of that. And what's coming out with that is the Wounded Healer. All right, and Wounded Healer is trying to clarify the Five of Pentacles. And this is healing energy, vitality. It's a life force. Whatever needs healing in your life is being resolved. You have to claim it. You have to call it like you want it to be, okay? Even some of the greatest healers, they've been through so much. And it's about healing those wounds. Does it mean that they're perfect? Does it mean that sometimes there's not a trigger? No, it means that you've learned a coping skill to work through that and understand that, hey, that is a trigger and that really does hurt, and I don't want to do this like that. I'm going to do it a different way. Okay, your strength lies in the difficulties that you've already overcome, Taurus. You've already come really far, but now it's a point to apply those solutions to what you're going through right now. So one of the activities that it talks about with this card is to list your wounds or challenges from the past. Then next to them, write down what came out of that situation that was a benefit. Additionally, keep repeating it over and over. I am a healer and I am healed. So it be. As above, so below. Let it be healed. I am healed. I am healed. I am complete. And you keep saying it. I'm sorry, I'm snapping my fingers. I'm getting excited, all right? Now, the Mirror Guardian is coming in as a soul level guidance. I'm telling you, this is a really rough month, it feels like, Taurus, okay? And this is like taking the time to reflect on your strengths and your challenges. How far have you already come? Recognize your gifts, Taurus. You have come so far. Stop beating yourself up. I almost feel like you're so, like when I'm doing your reading right now, like my nerves are antsy, all right? Like I'm just like, oh my God, I can't wait to see what comes out. I like, and I can't even get the words out. Calm your energy. Look at what you've already accomplished. Oh, it's really interesting that she's holding a mirror with a metal frame. You may need a mirror with a metal frame on the north side of your house to get your career going, okay? Now, the extended message of this card is you're a beautiful being surmounted by so many challenges, and you've gone so far already. Your guides are with you. Use your strength and give yourself some freaking credit, okay? Taurus, give yourself some credit. You have come a really long way and you have endured a lot over this last few months, okay? And you got Uranus in your sign, so I'm telling you, it's a little crazy right now. But you got this. You definitely got this. Now, to kind of talk a little bit about your read, when I was looking at it, I always like to get a final message. Pay attention to what triggers you this month. In that trigger, you're going to find your cure. In it, you will find your medicine with healing this month. Because you're going to need that healing before we get to next month. Now, your numbers, 3, 6, 5. Damn, you fine. We got to put some humor in there because I feel like it's going to be a heavy read, guys. It's going to be heavy, all right? 365 days out the year. Listen to and follow your intuition, all right? It's guiding you to take a more positive look, because right now you are in the grums, okay? You're the dundrums. You're just, no diggity, no doubt kind of feeling, all right? You just need to get on out of there, alrighty? Now, 365 is going to come down to 95, and the changes that you're currently considering are going to lead you to a different manifestation, all right? So just be prepared for things to come out like you didn't expect them to. You have an idea, but it's going to be completely different. 95 is going to come down to 14. You need to pull upon your guides, and you need to stay optimistic. Keep look at the brighter side of life, Taurus. Give yourself a little laugh, because it's coming down to the number 5, and 5 is the number of change. 5 is the number of the Hierophant, which is representative of Taurus. 5 is the chakra that you're working with your herb. There is something about the number 5. You have the 5 of coins. Remember, change can happen. Initiate the change. So the herb that I picked for you guys is chamomile, which was the same one as Aries, all right? And the reason why I picked it is because Barron, he needs to go calm down. All right, you need to calm down, baby. And this is an herb used for purification. You can use it for incense, and for rest and for sleep, meditation. Used to they planted this around the home to ward off psychic attack and bring luck. Chamomile is a very interesting herb. Now, not just sleepy time tea, baby, okay? I think it's called té de manzanilla in Spanish. Used in Egypt for fevers, it's dedicated to the sun god Ra. It's also tied to the energy of the sun card, and it's tied to the energy of Leo, tied to the 5th chakra in the throat. This herb is used for spells with money, love, and tranquility and purification. You can drink it in a tea. You can put it in a bath. You can wash your hands with it and go gamble for good luck. It's great for calming and soothing babies. You can use the tea bags for compresses. Do not use chamomile if you're on blood thinners, all right? You will regret that. Don't use that. And the sun card is tied to citrine, tiger's eye, and sunstone. So I really feel like you need to have the confidence to face these things that are triggering you. So let's jump into our read. I know you're probably like, oh my gosh, that was a lot of information. This card shows energy for Taurus, sun, moon, and rising as we move forward. Yeah, it's a lot of information, guys. A lot of times when people get a read with me, they're like, oh my gosh, I watched it like 4 or 5 times, and each time I watch it I get something different. And that's usually like when you order a read and it's a video read. You can even ask to record the read as I'm giving you a personal reading. We can go on Zoom and do that. It's always better to go back and watch it, because you never know what you missed at that time. There might be something that you missed. Keep rolling 6s for you. So I'm cutting the deck. I have the Queen of Cups, and I have you not trying to be bothered by the emotional manipulation that's going on, all right? And you're like, but wait a minute, I don't want to deal with this. So I do feel like there's some feminine energy going on over here. And you also need to learn to trust your intuition. Stop beating yourself up. There we go. I keep rolling, and I rolled another 6. All right, let's see what we got going on. Taurus, we got the King of Wands. 8 of Arrows. You're restricted with a fire sign. Oh, Lord. Okay. Oh, it's not too bad. We got the number 22 at the end, so this is a master builder number. You're trying to build a foundation, okay? And then I have the King of Pentacles at the bottom of the deck, representative of you, 2 kings in your read. This is a possible promotion, all right? However, at the bottom of the deck, I have the Moon reversed. I also have the Hermit reversed. Some of y'all might be going through a move or moving to a different job. Listen to your spirit guides. The Tower is going to happen pretty quickly. Some things are falling apart. Do not post about it. Do not communicate with others about it. And do not share with the Gemini, Libra, Aquarius person, because it will lead you on the wrong path. All right, let's move forward. King of Wands is the past. And I feel like this is you having like fiery energy. You want to move forward. Or you're dealing with a fire sign, but you feel really restricted with this person. Like almost like there's a lot of emotions on you, right? And you got truth be told. And it's the number 5 also. So I feel like there's a window of opportunity in the past, and it's time to take off the mask. Everyone needs to look look at things as how they are. All right, it is what it is. There's nothing that can be changed right now at the moment other than giving it an opportunity to initiate the change. But it's about being open and expressing it with wisdom and discernment. You see how he's just holding the window open? There's a window of opportunity that's there for you. All right, so let's look at that a little bit more. And look, Queen of Pentacles upright with the Fool reversed. Trust your intuition and don't be spontaneous right now. This is not about you being spontaneous. This is about you really thinking things through. Okay, and I have heartbreak. So there could be some heartbreak. You're healing from it, but the truth be told, it's the Prince of Cups reversed. Oh, goodness. Something was revealed to you about a Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces type energy. It really hurt. You are carrying a heavy burden in the present with the 8 of Arrows. It's like super heavy for you, okay? Because my heart just started hurting. I'm like, is this my energy pill or is this my heart? And it's telling you, ask for exactly what you want. It's the courage of the lion. And remember, chamomile just came out for you. And that's tied to the sun. That's tied to Leo energy. And you see the wounded lion. And now he's saying, you know what? I'm restricted, but I have courage and I'm going to keep going. So it's almost like he's looking at the lioness, but he's like, please have courage. Ask me for what you want so I can give it to you, right? Because this hum didn't do it, all right? And look at this, another lion message, all righty? Definitely working with that Leo energy. Now, I have here the 7 of Arrows as the hidden influence. I kind of feel like we want to give up on something. Don't give up yet. Not just yet. However, it's important for you to get your priorities in line. And I'm going to tell you, she's taking a bath, she's lighting candles, she's clearing her energy, she's doing what she needs to do, she's utilizing moon energy, and she's getting her ducks in a line or in a row, however you want to look at that. Now, in order to get your priorities in line, you have to pay attention to the details, remember, with the mouse. Now, the advice is to take control. Own it, Taurus. Whatever you decide to do, it's you. You take that staff, you take the ram's head, and you make the magic happen because that's the magician's wand. Let's see what it says. I'm getting hungry. Taurus, I must be reading for a Taurus because I'm getting hungry. And all y'all like to do is eat. Let's see. Here we go. Oh, you're going to take power and control over this King of Cups reverse. You do not have time for him. 3 kings in your read. Someone was unfaithful, whether it was you or them. But there's some unfaithfulness, whether they stepped out of a relationship, stepped out of a partnership, shared information with someone else. The thing is to have the courage to respect your priorities, honor your boundaries, and not allow that energy to come in. Now, this could also be you saying everything is okay when it's really not okay. All right, you don't feel like it's okay, but you're like, yeah, that's fine, go ahead. And inside your heart, you're like, You know what I'm talking about, okay? And it's a fated situation, all right? It's just a fated situation, and we have to understand that some things just are as they are. Truth be told, it came out, whatever it is, we have to kind of face the writing on the wall. Then we have to make that decision to make the change. So this is where you have to ask yourself, what are you going to change? How are you going to change? What are you going to do to move forward? All right, so let's see here. 2 of Pentacles. Whoa. You know what? It just flew out. It's the 8 of Pentacles. You're going to learn some new skills, whether this is work related, whether this is in relationship, whether this is in family with a celebration with the 4 of Wands. We're going to learn something completely different from this. It might have been done one way all the time, all the time you were growing up, but not today. You're going to do something different. And that's the plan. That's what you're going to do. You're going to honor your priorities. You're going to ask for exactly what you want. You're going to start paying attention to astrology, looking at how things line up in the heavens, because that's what they are over here too, in order to be the king of your kingdom. All right, so let's see what the King of Pentacles wants you to know. You need your equal. You need to find the person who's going to help you establish your foundation, Taurus. You need a new beginning, because somebody signed on a dotted line and they didn't read the contract. Some of y'all will be walking away from a contract, a relationship, a situation, a home. Somebody's walking away and they're going to, look at that. Four of Pentacles reversed because it was not secure. The situation was not secure. You're going to take the kingship. You're going to take that Ace of Wands and you're going to go and create something better for you. All right? Because you're going to ask for what you want. Taurus, look at you taking control. All right. Your guide is going to be Mahavatar Babaji. This is soul expansion. This is about the Sacred Father, and he's a master yogi, and he's bringing down love and acceptance and forgiveness, insight and direction. So you might feel like you were like hermitizing, okay? Maybe you don't even want to be out socially anymore. But the Yogic Father is here to inspire the fire of union within you so that you can understand how your thoughts and your actions are creating the waves in your life. This might also be doing some breath of fire, doing some deep breathing, doing some good stretching, moving that energy in your body. I know I've been doing a lot of Kundalini yoga. I'm going to tell you, it seems crazy, but there are some stretches that we end up doing that I'm telling you, I feel parts of my back pop that feel amazing. I feel my heart space opening. I feel like when I breathe and I'm breathing in, that is actually going inside, and when I'm breathing out, the negative is coming out, because there's something about this deep breathing that really does work, guys. You might want to try it. Now, what's coming at you is relaxation is really needed. I would say yoga and meditation, chamomile tea, a chamomile bath. There's some way that you need to pull away. And it's okay to be lazy. It's okay to not want to do something every day. But you see that butterfly there? It's a transformation. In order for transformation, guess what? The butterfly has to go into the cocoon. You might need to go into your cocoon to recover this time. All right? Now, on a health note, you have the Four of Swords, and the Four of Swords is significant to the Four of Wands, and I forgot who else got this, but this is Venus and Aries, okay? And the Four of Wands is representative of a celebration usually, right? So in a health reading, it indicates that the stress of home is really getting in the way of your lifestyle. Actually, I think Capricorn got this. So your home stresses are affecting everything, and it's going to, you feel like this is like home, what is it? When you're locked in the home, and home arrest, house arrest, that's what it looks like to me. But the answer for that, and I'm so glad that the butterfly jumped out there, is I was wondering why this deck wanted to be used. Be true to you. Be who you are. All right? And there's that solar plexus energy because the butterfly is yellow on top of the part of the yellow of the flower. All right? Your crystal is suglite, and this is wonderful for clearing the mind, getting rid of the gunk. It reveals long-held subconscious negative mantras and thought patterns. It makes you more flexible, stimulates your third eye, your anja. It also helps you with your intuitive skills. It also initiates forgiveness, okay, with conflict. Strengthens your immune system, relieves pain. It also helps with mental problems and motor neuron disease. This card indicates a need to declutter your mind and environment, and that's exactly what the mouse is trying to tell you. Get rid of unnecessary and negative things, and how can you invite openness and positivity back into your daily life? So Taurus, this is your read. I hope it resonated with you. Leave something in the comments. Send me an email. Send me a DM. I love to hear from you guys. So if you're interested in a read, hit me up at arianaluciano@gmail.com or on the gram at Ariana Luciano. Be best, be best. Be blessed, family. Also, and by the way, I wanted to let you guys know I am working on some coaching packages. They will be out in July, so I will put a short little infomercial about them up on my channel so you guys can see if you want to join me on some monthly life coaching challenges. All right? Be blessed, fam.